Here's the continuation of tonight's .tv digital programmes on family.tv with Learning Curve in 1 hour, followed by Dots and Queries. First though, 9 CD-ROMs are under scrutiny on Buyer's Guide.
Hello and welcome back to the 12 days of Buyer's Guide on .tv. Now, over the last 2 weeks, we've been helping you get your Christmas wish lists in order, looking at what products that you're going to give and what you're hoping to receive. Now, there are still 4 days of this Christmas spectacular left, with 42 products to look at over the coming week. So let's get singing. On the 9th day of Buyer's Guide, my expert advised me
on 9 CD-ROMs,
which go under the Christmas tree with
8 creative upgrades,
7 digital queries,
6 online games,
5 family add-ons,
4 portable players,
3 mobile deals,
2 PDAs,
and an iMac or a PC. Fan mail, please, to the address coming up at the end of the programme. Let's get on with the Buyer's Guide. I don't know. Should we give up the day job and go straight for professional singing status?
Oh, we could do. Might make more money.
Not in your case, trust me. OK, we now have the complete Christmas set. Carol, what are these 9 CD-ROMs that you've got for us to look at?
Right, well, the first off here is something called Christmas Magic, and that tells you different things for every day about Christmas, and you can click on, say, Christmas puddings. I want to find out all about the history of Christmas puds.
And this is a multimedia Christmas exercise, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what do you find about Christmas puds out of interest?
Well...
Or didn't you care enough to go on from there when you were looking at it?
Well, you can find out about turkeys as well, and you can find out all about how the Aztecs...
Let's do that then.
The Aztecs, raised turkeys, and that's how we ended up getting turkeys at Christmas. And then
Is that correct? The Aztecs raised turkeys?
The Aztecs.
And that's where we got gobble gobble turkeys from?
Yes, must have been something to do with the pilgrims. And we've got this game here, which is a kind of a memory snap kind of thing. And anyway, so that's £15, and there are lots of Christmas facts and 25 games there, which should keep your kids busy through January. OK, £25, or 25 games I should say, £15. Lots of fun to be had between Christmas and New Year. Let's move on now to our next multimedia package. And that's Patrick Moore's Astronomy, which
should be good, this.
It should be good, but unfortunately it's got this very strange interface. It's a bit hard to work out what's going on. For example, these eyebally things, if we click on here...
I just thought the eyebally things are like planets, aren't they?
Yes, but they look a bit like eyeballs. And...
well, that's what planets do.
What, look like eyeballs?
Well, they do if you look at them late at night. That's what it looks like, an eyeball.
Right, well, anyway, so we can click on and find out about different planets. So here we've got Saturn, if we go there.
OK.
And we can go on to, I don't know, another one. Yeah,
the Cat's Eye Nebula.
Yes.
OK, a rough idea of the price, a rough idea of how long...
This is £30, right. And when we played around with it, we weren't really very keen. The Patrick Moore thing is a bit of a misnomer, because you get a little intro from him at the beginning. It's a bit dull, and it is quite difficult to work out where to go and what to do. OK,
so Patrick Moore is there subliminally. He's hardly there, just at the top, and then it goes on to a series of facts that you're probably familiar with, and Carol wasn't that impressed. OK, let's move on to our next multimedia package. And generally speaking, do you think multimedia is going to be absolutely huge this Christmas?
Oh, yeah. I mean, especially because things are now so cheap.
Now, this is something that I'm looking forward to seeing, the Deluxe Encarta Encyclopedia.
Right. Now, what we've got here is, it's 50 to... £100. The deluxe version is £100.
Oh, and there's Q. I know somebody lives in Q.
Yeah, and there's lots of new things you can do.
Such as?
Well, there's some 360-degree views of things, so not unfortunately on this Q one, but that means you can sort of walk around, say, something like the Eiffel Tower, and you get a full view of it. And there's also some national curriculum projects in there, so this British version is really geared to Britain.
Is it cheaper for those who are already Encarta owners, or do you pay the same no matter what?
You can probably
get
an upgrade price. OK,
let's move on now to our next and our final multimedia that we're going to look at this Christmas, given the fact that Encarta is going to be in my Christmas stocking, I really hope. We're going to go on for something which is possibly a little less aimed at the adult, although in Carter is very useful for children to doing their homework, to this one.
And this is the Teletubbies, and it's £25, and for people who aren't sick of the Teletubbies who can bear to listen to this with their kids, there's loads of games here. Yeah, we've got all the people there, Poe, all of that kind of
Guess
stuff.
me every time.
Yeah, you can go off into Teletubby land with them, these little 3D models, and you can make toast with the Teletubbies and, I don't know, the usual Teletubby.
You don't like it, do you?
Well, I'm not a Teletubby fan. I find them very irritating, but I'm not 3, and lots of little kids like this.
I don't know, mental age, you know. OK, so Teletubbies is out too. That's going to be a big, big winner. Right, very quickly, what are we putting back for Christmas tonight?
Well, if you're going to be going out and buying some stuff for the PlayStation for somebody in your family, you could look at something called 4 PlayStation, which includes 4 different PlayStation games and costs £40. Now, the good thing about this, other than the fact that it's incredibly good value, is that all the proceeds are going to go to different charities like the Prince's Trust, Royal Marsden, Childline.
4 PlayStations.
4 PlayStation games.
OK. Not bad, that, is it? OK, let's go over to Chris for Mailbag News.
Well, just a quickie here, really. John Green from Red Hill emailed us. He said, I want to buy one of these new all-singing, all-dancing encyclopedias that have lots of sound and pictures on them. What kind of PC do I need to run them? He has a 233 megahertz Pentium 2 and 32 megabytes of memory and a sound card. He says, will this be OK?
Oh, sounds like plenty to me, everything to go.
Thank you very much. Nice and simple.
Good question. Good answer, that, too. If you are going to go down the route of encyclopedias, different, you know, there is Encyclopedia Britannica, which is very good for students. Slightly older ones in Carter, probably better for younger ones. Just a personal experience thing. OK, let's move on. What are we talking about next?
Games.
Excellent.
Yeah, we've got loads of games for adults and children this Christmas. And the first one off is Tomb Raider 3.
Oh, not Tomb Raider.
Now
Everybody knows I'm not that keen on games. Tomb Raider is like the nth degree in games.
Yes, no, it is the best one around, and it's available for £40 on the PC and the PlayStation, and Lara Croft is back with a whole load of new moves.
Let's have a look at Lara's new moves, shall we? Now, there she goes. Tell me about this. What are we watching? Right,
now here she is, saving the world again, and she's got a little flip that she does here that she didn't have before. Yeah, and one of the interesting things is that they're going to be bringing out a movie with Lara Croft, played by either Sandra Bullock or Hugh's girlfriend, Liz Hurley.
Liz Hurley. I can't see Liz as Lara somehow. Let's move on to another little glimpse of Lara's future, shall we? Oh, that's not Lara's future.
No,
but anyway,
it's not.
We'll
it's
carry
FIFA.
on. It's a football game.
Right,
hey,
now this is
now
FIFA,
we're talking.
Yeah, FIFA 99, and again, that is £40. And as you can see, you know, we've got some great movements from the players because they've been modelled on real life. You can transfer players, move stadiums. There's loads to do. FIFA's back on target.
Fantastic. Do Everton win?
Well, that's up to you. That's up to you.
Trust me, they're going to win. OK, and our next game?
Our next game is coming up now.
And what is it? What are we
and that is Crash Bandicoot 3.
Crash Bandicoot 3. OK, Crash Bandicoot 3. Let's take a look at this.
Right, now...
Aimed at what sort of age?
Now, this is for the younger people out there. There's very little violence. We've got a great character here, and he's, you know, flying a plane. He can ride a motorbike and do some scuba diving. There's all, you know, lots of great things to do, and you don't have to worry about it being a little bit too hairy for kids. Yeah, and that's only £35.
£35 worth. And don't forget, any more details that you need on this, you can get them from our website. And one final game, have we got?
No, we've got more.
That's the one.
We've got Cool Borders 3.
Cool Borders 3.
Again for the PlayStation, and again £35. And this is based on snowboarding. And as you can see, they pay as much attention to the gear as they do to the snowboarding. They've got a split screen for 2-player action, and again, some great graphics.
Actually, the graphics are stunning, aren't they?
Yeah, here we are. Well, I don't know whatever mountain this is, but it's snowboarding or even skiing.
It's a mountain, that's all I need to know.
Yeah.
OK, and next up, what do we have?
Last but not least is something called Sonic Adventure. Now, that's just come out from Sega in Japan for their new machine called Dreamcast. And that's based on the little blue hedgehog that Sega players will be familiar with. We haven't got a price on this yet because people had to get it on import. Probably won't be around till next year, but you can get it from Japan. It costs you anything from 50 to 100 quid. And also you've got to get the new Dreamcast machine, which will, again, you know, could cost you anything from 400 to £1,000.
Wow.
Yeah, so I think that's only really for the dedicated
Shall
games
we wait
at
till
the
next
moment.
Christmas for that one?
Yeah, you might want to wait till next
Because it's going to be a lot.
Over. No more game over. Come on. Hold on.
What you do that for, man? Me ain't thing, you know. What you say? What you say?
Dear Mr. McCartney, thank you for your recent application to Blue Peter. Unfortunately, due to the fact that you're a facile idiot, we only feel obliged to recommend a position at Burger King and King.
Oh, wicked, man. Yeah, cool. They want to see me again. I got another audition. It's going to be cool, man.
Audition for Blue Peter.
Yeah.
So you won't be doing no more of them game over things?
No. I wouldn't go as far as say that.
So you've seen this, yeah?
Yeah, man. I've got one of those, man. They're ill. They're cool.
When did you get yours?
Last Christmas, man. I've had it for ages. Where you been, man? You're out of style now.
Stop, it just got released yesterday, man.
No, it didn't, man. You don't know anything about this, do you? I've had one for ages.
If you know so much about Dreamcast, tell the viewers about the thing.
I don't want to.
I thought not. Well, here goes. It's been a long wait, but finally the Game Over crew has in possession one brand spanking new Sega Dreamcast. The console was released in Japan on the 27th of November, and due to shortages, any machines that were imported into the UK have been selling for anything between £600 and £2,000. On first impressions, the machine is tiny, probably about the size of a Discman, but around 3 times as thick and heavy. The console comes with 4 joypad ports as standard, as well as a built-in modem. The joypad that comes in the bundle is very similar to Sega's analog Knights pad, but only has 6 usable buttons, which could prove problematic. Another interesting thing about the pad is that it has 2 expansion slots. One is used to house the memory unit, but the other slot could be used to add a rumble pack, for example. We received our unit with 2 of the launch titles, Virtua Fighter 3 Team Battle and PenPen. Virtua Fighter is a phenomenal conversion of the hit arcade beat-em-up. The game shows off the level of detail and resolution the new Super Console is capable of by displaying the beautiful character and background details at a super smooth 60 frames per second animation rate. It's amazing that a £150 home console can provide a near-perfect conversion of a £20,000 arcade machine. PenPen, on the other hand, is a weird, obviously Japanese affair that involves wacky characters racing around a beautifully rendered environment. The game features various locations on land and sea with characters either swimming, running, or even sliding on their stomachs in order to finish a race. Graphically, the visuals are very similar to Mario 64, but running in a higher resolution and smoother frame rate. Stay tuned for more Dreamcast updates and future Game Over features.
Rough and thin! And you're about to... Don't be crying, man.
I'm not crying. Of course I'm not. It's just cold out here, you idiot. Oh, man. Anyway, Dreamcast, 250...
128.
128 bits.
New console from Sega Japan. Get Blue Peter.
Get Blue Peter. Oh, man.
Stop it! Look at me, stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Dreamcast, baby, look! Oh, Dreamcast! 128-bit mod!
Something tells me that item will be on everybody's Christmas list. Okay, it's time now to tease, tantalise, and of course, stretch your grey matter.